right, Frank, you're on in Quito, Ecuador.
Okay, it's Frank and Angie. We're in Quito and we're talking about pros and cons of solo traveler or not solo traveler. Now, yeah, we have done both. We traveled together and I've done a bit of solo traveling also. Like when I went to Cuenca to get us a house, I went down there by myself. And so I've done a bit of that. When I went to Italy, I did the same thing. We don't want to talk about the obvious issues. We want to talk about the issues that maybe aren't discussed as much. One of them is that as a solo traveler, I think it doesn't matter how much stamina you've got and how much youth you've got behind you. Travel wears you out. You get disoriented from jet lag. Like right now, the time change between Europe and South America, plus when you add 10,000 foot elevation to that, and then not sleeping because of the elevation, when you add all that together, it makes you, even if you're a young person, it's going to, take its toll on you. So when you're a couple, it's really nice to kind of back each other up. You kind of back each other up with one person's, hopefully you're not disoriented at the same time. When one person's disoriented, the other person says, well, no, it's this way,
Right.
And so that's one thing about being a couple. I mean, it doesn't get any more central than here. This is central. They do have the coverage on just about every corner.
This is Independence Park. Independencia.
Yeah. I know when I was in Mexico City about 7 years ago, they also had a police on every corner in Mexico City. They had the same. I got a beautiful room in Mexico City for $50. This place was just top notch and it was like luxury. It was good.
Sounds nice.
Yeah. But the disadvantage of being a couple is, well, it costs more. Europe has some pretty unfair pricing issues, where, if one person is $50 a night in a hotel, an extra person isn't going to cost $50 extra worth of soap and water and linens, so it shouldn't be $100 for two. It's a little bit unfair in Europe, but that's the way it is in a lot of places. In a lot of places in South America and Central America, it's not like that. So it's a little easier as far as expenses to actually travel more than one person. The thing about solo traveling, it is cheaper. It's definitely cheaper. Whether you're going to Europe or South America, Central America, it's going to be cheaper as a solo traveler. But again, as a solo traveler, you may get a little lonely, and you may get a little bit tempted to go out and try and do too many things at the wrong time and with the wrong people, and bad things can happen if you're not careful. I'm not saying they're going to, but they can. You're also a little more of a target if you're spotted as being by yourself, and you're going to, if someone's looking for a target, that's the target they would look for. So
I would think that women are more of targets alone too, for all kinds of things happening, not just getting Gringo gouged, or I think that a target,
crime, yeah.
Well, crime and also sexual assaults and attacks.
And there's been several notable cases of that.
I know.
In South America and Central America.
You just got to be really careful,
Yeah, the only thing. Hola, buenas.
Yes, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo están?
Hola. Cultural Metropolitano. I don't know. Cultural Center Metropolitan.
Buenas. Oh, this is pretty in here. Oh, look, it's got restaurants in here. This is really pretty. This is like that one in Cuenca, honey. This is the square, like the one we go to in Cuenca. I forget what it's called.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, it's Sunday morning, so it's not too lively. It's like 10:30. Let's see if they have some chicken soup. What do we got here? Soups.
Supa of the day. Polo. No, pita.
Sopita.
I don't know what that is.
Here we go. No, that's lasagna. These are the soups.
There isn't. They don't have pollo de sopa.
Okay, well,
No pollo de sopa.
that's fine. Nice looking place though.
Yeah.
Covered in case it rains. Always nice.
It reminds me of the one in Cuenca that we went and ate at that one time when you had the Peruvian soup. Cheese soup or something.
Like a yellow squash soup.
Oh, that one was okay.
It had a fancier name. Yellow squash soup doesn't sound as fancy. But the other disadvantage could be, depending on the couple, obviously if they both don't speak the language, then it doesn't make a difference. But if one of them speaks the language and is trying to get the local price, and the other one is always forgetting not to speak English in front of people, that can get annoying and it's a disadvantage. So, you know, now the couple that doesn't speak the language, both of them, they don't know any different. They're just getting Gringo, both of them together. But when one of them knows, you know, okay, so one of you might be super savvy, but if the other one's not, you need to kind of remind and coach. Okay, so. Okay, and the other thing about being couples is that one of them may understand traveling light, and the other one is always trying to take more stuff than they really should. And then when they're doing that, you know, you feel bad when they can't handle it, and you've got to pick up the slack for them. And so that's kind of, you know, kind of a give and take there. You know, until they come around and figure out, you know, they really shouldn't be, they should be traveling a little lighter. So, whereas when you're on your own, you're just kind of accountable to yourself. And if you want to travel with just a backpack, and you understand the advantages of that, you're not going to pay extra fees with the airlines, and it's a lot easier to do it that way.
Carameled apples. Carameled apples, I haven't seen those in a long time.
I don't think we can get through. Cool stuff, man. Muy lindo.
Gracias.
Vengo a que tú me desengañes, aunque me cueste luego morir. Vengo a llevarte entre mis brazos.
You know what? I think this is the arts and crafts fair or something. I think that Cuenca has it too. So when we go to Cuenca, we're going to do the same thing. Because they have an arts and craft in May and in November. Oh, scary monster!
He's so handsome. the video. We do have some links below you should check out. Thanks for listening. Have a nice day.